Main grammar points from here. What do you remember from the previous session? Do you remember maybe the Tekamolo rule? How the time or temporal expressions always precede the others? For example, 16 Uhr. What is that? That's definitely a temporal expression, right? 16 Uhr ist es sonst blah blah blah. And what is here? Is here a temporal information? No, right? That would be a local. So here, that's a local expression. And identifying language patterns. Do you remember subject, verb, complement? What are the subjects here? Unser Lieblingscafé, so our favorite cafe, ist voll. So that's a subject. What's the subject in here? Es. So we're referring to das Café. So es. The subject here is wir. What do we do now? And here the subject is they. They go on. What is the subject in this part? These cakes. So lass uns die mal probieren. So this is an imperative. So it's like we're the subject, right? Because let's do it. Let's do it. Who's doing that? We, right? So But well, imperatives, it's tricky. Just remember that the temporal expression will always precede the rest. If we rephrase this sentence starting with a subject, we're going to say, es ist 16 Uhr, sonst eigentlich, blah, blah, blah. So we start with the subject here, then comes the verb, because verb comes always second place, and then we need the time expression here. We cannot say, es ist sonst eigentlich 16 Uhr, blah, blah, blah. That would not be grammatically correct. So we need always the time expression preceding all the rest. Okay, another relevant point would be 16 versus 60, for example. Not to confuse, right? 17 versus 70. And all the endings, for example, 60. Just remember that ig endings are going to sound exactly like ich. No, so wie 70. So just try to pronounce the t and the ch. Tun versus machen. So this is very similar to English do versus make. The difference is that tun is a bit more general and machen is used with concrete activities. So why did you do that? Zum Beispiel, warum hast du das getan? Warum hast du das getan? So that would be the past of tun. Warum hast du das getan? Oder was machen wir jetzt? So what do we do now? What do we do now? Was machen wir jetzt? Was machen wir jetzt? Consonant clusters, remember not to miss anything. So say jetzt. And well, those were some examples, right? At this early stage, again, I recommend you try to find main structures like main tenses, subjects, verbs, complements, so time expressions, or causal, oder lokal, all the Tekamolo stuff. Try to find them in real life language, try to find them in articles like WikiHow. They're very easy to guess what things are from the pictures. Sites for German children. So wie Geolino or Dein Spiegel for children. So try to find as many language patterns as we have been doing in this series. That would be my best recommendation, to be honest. So very good job today. See you in the next section.